We're live, man. Two Bro Show with bro number one, Rob, the Stag, Rooster, drinking that beer, smoking that cig, man. Well, he's got the champions, got the Stanley Cup champions. Hey, listen, man. I was telling you earlier, and I want to repeat this for our live listeners. Dude, you fucking left me hanging last time. You left me hanging
Bro,
big.
yeah, my internet crapped out. I had no internet. It took me like 15 minutes to get it back. I don't know why. It's never done that to me before in my life.
But, dude, you fucking left me with fucking Ashley, which is awesome. I love Ashley. Don't get me wrong. Ashley is fucking awesome. But, man, she starts saying, what's the one word you don't like hearing? Ass. She fucking drops ass the whole fucking show.
Ass?
Dropping ass. She's dropping ass left and right. And I told her, I was like, Rooster does not like the word ass. Don't fucking do it. Ass, dropping ass. And even
I
she
love
said,
fucking ass.
even her fucking comments said, I love ass. She said that. And, I love to talk about ass,
It's
So
a
I'll
weak
tell you
it's
what,
a
man.
weak cuss word, ass. I prefer hardcore cuss words.
I know that's what I was kind of trying to tell her, but they didn't want to listen. So I wanted, number one, apologize in your absence because we had a little bit of fun at your expense. But getting back to the baseball, man, I just said it. I'm not really happy with your Cardinals, man. John Mozeliak turned out like a little pussycat. I thought he was supposed to be this lion, this tiger.
Our
But,
Cardinal, not mine.
our Cardinals. Well, I get it. I'm from St. Louis. I get it too. But I don't know, man. I just expected something. I mean, John Lester?
I
Hello?
expected nothing and we got something. So that's something.
Well, actually, I expected Trevor fucking Story, dude. Well, I mean, come on, let's cut it. Let's cut to the
I
chase.
did it. I
Why
mean, I
not?
wanted them, but I didn't expect it.
Well, the Cardinals were down in on him, and apparently, I think because they fucked him on the Arenado thing, they were like, "We're not dealing with the Cardinals, no matter what." But I don't know, man. I still think they could
Uh,
have got.
I was looking at
Come
what
on.
Trevor Story was hitting. What's he hitting, like 240?
I know, but man, he's a fucking all-star, dude. He's got pop. He's got everything. He's got everything that fucking Paul DeYoung doesn't have, dude.
I mean,
I
I
mean,
wanted the deal to happen. I just didn't expect it to happen.
I know. Hey, what else you been ranting about, man? I know there's been tons of going on in the NHL, a lot of baseball talk. What's been keeping your attention?
The the number one thing would have to be the Russian that we just got.
Oh, Buchnevich.
Butch. I call him Butch.
Butch. He's a real deal, dude. I'm telling you, he scores 20 goals. He's a good player. He's everything that we were missing in the playoffs.
I think he's gonna do. I think he's gonna fit in with Armstrong. I really do. He's like he can. It's impossible for him not to. Actually, I mean he does everything. He grinds. He scores goals.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he's a
I don't
playmaker
know if he
too, man.
fights, but I noticed that we signed Joshua on again, and
Yeah,
Joshua. I think that's our new enforcer, right? I mean, it has to be.
yeah. I mean, Clifford's still around, I guess. I don't know what's going on with Clifford. I mean, that guy had a sad showing this year, but
Clifford's not going to have much to do with the team. I wouldn't imagine.
yeah, I mean, he's kind of on his way down. But and then there's this whole fucking drama with Tarasenko. What's going on there? I mean, they're saying that now
Well,
it's
there
like
you go,
supposedly
you
a three.
unloyal bastards. You fucking bastards. You fucking give up on the guy. Now he's still on our team. Now what?
I know. I'll tell you what's gonna be a big shit burger if he plays that first game and scores like fucking 4 goals. People are gonna be like, "Oh, Vlad, we believe in him." Fuck you. You guys are all fucking ready to turn on him. I saw some shit, and I thought this was fucking ignorant. That somebody put a fucking picture of his wife, like doing a fucking cover shoot or something. Like, whatever. Okay, she's a model. She's fucking pretty. She's got big ass or whatever. But I mean, what the fuck, man? Like, it doesn't have nothing to do with her. Like, I don't know. People suck. I was like, give me a break. Why are you bringing his fucking wife into this bullshit?
Well, I'll tell you what. I was over the weekend. I was in Southside St. Louis at some bars and shit,
Mm-hmm.
and I was talking to some people, and I brought up Tarasenko to the bartender, and I said, "What do you think about Tarasenko?" And he said, I think the fans just took a big crap all over him while he was down, and now they're all acting like, oh, he's still part of the team, and he's gonna do good, this and that. Now they're changing their tune. And I said, dude, I totally fucking agree with you, dude. Everybody, especially last season, it was like, oh, he's not doing as well, guys. He's not. He wasn't even 100%.
But you know what? Here's the big thing that fucking chaps my ass, chaps my dick, man. I'm telling you, is that fucking Jaden Schwartz just goddamn walked out of town, and nobody even says a fucking goddamn word. Nobody fucking held him accountable. I mean, he was streaky. He didn't, he was okay. He was good, but he had a couple of really big games in the playoffs. He showed up and with that Winnipeg series. But outside of that, man, like everybody acts like he's a second fucking coming, man. But he walked out the door. Nobody said a goddamn thing, man.
He walked out the door. He walked out the door. He said, "Thank you very much. See you later."
Yeah, exactly. But that's what he said. But nobody tried to keep him. Nobody tried to fight for him. After all this bullshit about how he's a quality front liner. Well, you didn't try to make a play to sign him during the year. You let him fucking walk.
I never really got to. I never got his hype. He's a decent player. He's decent, but he's not elite. He's not like He's not like Tarasenko's better than he ever was.
Yep. Well, I mean, I don't know. People are just fickle, man. This is a terrible sports town, dude. I'm just telling you. I get pissed because it's
a big sports town, so you got all kinds of characters.
But the characters who are the loudest because of fucking social media are the ones who fucking rag about the stupid shit. They're like, I call them the Bo Hart crowd because Bo Hart was on the radio today. Okay, Bo Hart, whatever, great, but I mean, I don't have like a Bo Hart fucking bobblehead doll. Like, give me a fucking break. I seen, last week on the show, they're having a fucking Scott Spezio fucking bobblehead. Like Scott Spezio, who the fuck? I mean, that guy fucking almost killed about 7 people driving fucking stoned out of his mind in California. So we're gonna honor him. Like we're like it's a fucking shame, man. I was like Whitey Herzog fishing. Like, dude, I just expect more than the Cardinals.
Spezio's a joker. Dude, you know what? I just gotta say, I wore this shirt for all you fucksticks out there that gave up on the Blues.
Oh, they got to show me, though. Show me, state, buddy. So show me.
No, we'll see. We'll make a little noise. We got to cover Saad. We got to cover him, too. What do you think about him?
Dude, right on target, man. We needed a left winger. We needed a playmaker. We needed someone who was effective. That fucker at least fucking kill the Blues. Every time he played the Blues, he would just fucking he was a difference maker. He would score goals. He was in on every play. I had to look at the stats, and I actually looked at it at some point this year that like almost every game he figured into one of the goals in some way or something. He was on the ice or something. It was crazy, man. But that guy's a good player. I'm glad, they got that presence on the left wing, man. That's been definitely something that they needed. And, again, with this Buchnevich, your buddy, Butch, up clogging up the center there. We got Ryan O'Reilly, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. But, Tyler Bozak, still question about him. Nobody knows if he's coming back. Again, it seems like the only people everybody fucking cares about is Tarasenko. And that's only so they can fucking piss on his passport, I think it sucks. I'd be embarrassed.
Piss on his passport. Jesus.
They do, dude, man. They bring up the fact that he's Russian. You remember the whole thing about the rub off? Well, that was a stupid fucking dumb joke, and like it was really inappropriate, but nobody fucking calls it that, So I don't know, dude. I'm embarrassed for fucking people. It's just all this shit brings out the fucking worst in fucking people, dude. I'm just telling you.
Well, you gotta keep in mind we're not a big city, but we draw tons of fans. So
I get it.
You're gonna have all types of fans out there, It's just one of those things, man. But no, I agree with you.
When it comes to like shitting on players, it's like everybody's juvenile. It's like first sign of trouble, get that fucker out of here. Well, I'll tell you what, if he's an American player, oh no, we'll give him a couple chances. But fuck if he's a fucking Russian or or different Slovakian. Get him the fuck out of here. He's a cancer in the locker room. The guy barely speaks English. What do you mean he's a fucking cancer in the locker room? Like, I don't know. To me, I think this whole thing is a fucking made up narrative, and it's made up to fucking make Vladdy look bad, to drive up his price and all this kind of bullshit. It's all a fucking game, dude.
I can't disagree with what you're saying because it's spot on. I mean, I can't. I got nothing to disagree with you with when you say that. I wish I did, but it is what it is.
Hey, dude, listen, another big story this week was, and I'm not sure you really knew this guy, but I sure did. Ted Simmons becoming a fucking red jacket. That's a big deal, man. Ted Simmons was as solid of a player in the 70s as, like everybody knows Johnny Bench. Well, Ted Simmons was right underneath Johnny Bench, dude. He was that level of player. You know what I'm saying? He was just an elite catcher. And it's really great to see that he gets the red jacket. The fans all came out for him, and it looks great. And a lot of people don't know Ted Simmons was an executive of the San Diego Padres for a long time. He was in their front office, I think, like assistant GM. So really big baseball mind, really interesting guy. So I wanted to give a shout out to my man Ted Simmons. Do you have memories of Ted Simmons or anything? Or
I don't know. He was before my time, bro. I'm 27.
I got you, but he was the king, man. He was the shit, and he fucking brought it every night. He was hard-nosed catcher, and he definitely, he played with goddamn, Keith Hernandez and Kenny Reach and Ozzie Smith. I mean, he was just definitely part of that whole, that whole change. Then he got shipped off to Pittsburgh, and it was kind of fucked up. I was like, well, what, But anyway, good guy, good player. I'm glad to see him get his get his just due. Again, coming back to the rank, man. So
it's good to see anybody who deserves that red jacket to get it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, finally,
I don't know much about him, but I've heard nothing but good things about him. So I'm happy that he got his jacket, and hats off to him, man.
But, let me ask you this red jacket and all this Ring of Honor bullshit, I think it's like when it first starts, it's really cool. It's like, oh, man, they got like 6 guys in the Ring of Honor. It's like, but then when they get like 27 guys and stuff, it's like, I don't know. What do you think? I mean, you can't really like discount it because these are the best players of their generation. But I don't know, man. I get a little not really sure about all these halls of fame that they're just getting too big, man.
No, is your issue that there's too many people that get it?
How can you be the best of the best when there's 2,000 best? It's like,
and there's people better than you.
I mean, the other thing. Well, here, Hall of Fame. Don't get me started, but fucking until Gaylord Perry is removed from the Hall of Fame is a big fucking joke because he's a career cheater. He's openly a cheater, and he's in the Hall of Fame. He's won 500 games, but he cheated almost during all of them. But he's in the Hall of Fame. So until that guy's removed, I don't have any confidence in the Hall of Fame. But what I'm saying though, if you're the best of 100 guys, wow, that's impressive. If you're the best of like 1,000, 1,500, it's impressive, but I don't know, kind of loses its appeal a little bit to me. That's all.
I see what you're saying. I do. I'll agree with you. I agree.
Then what happens is fans want to start comparing, like, oh man, Al McGinnis, if he would have played in the 60s, he would have had a great career. Well, you can't really say that because it was a different style of play. There's so many different things. The strategy was different. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was more of a defensive game where the defensemen were more stay at home. So when people want to start comparing eras and stuff, it's like ridiculous to me. It's like, oh, give me a break. How can you say who's the best Cardinal catcher? They're all good during their fucking eras. You know what I'm saying? So
the best Cardinal catcher is Yadier Molina.
Well,
what do you say about that?
I mean, I wouldn't disagree, but again, some people who've seen Tim McCarver play, they'll say Tim McCarver was fucking great. Ted Turner was great.
No
Darryl
way.
Porter was great. I mean, they're all great in their own way, man. Darryl Porter won a World Series.
Anybody who knows Cardinal baseball knows Molina's the best.
Hey, I'm not taking that from him. I mean, he's earned it, man. He's earned it. If there's anybody that's been hard on Yadier Molina, it's been me. And every time I'm hard on that guy
Why
fucking
are
makes
you
me
hard
eat.
on Molina?
He makes me eat my fucking words, man. Fucking makes me slap my own dick. I'm telling you, it's terrible.
Every time. Why are
I
you
got
hard on
slapped
him though?
down.
Like, what's your issue with him?
Okay, because I kind of felt like he's a selfish player, that he's in it for like the
He's
Hall of
selfish
Fame.
player.
Well, that he's in it for the Hall of Fame and the stats, and look at me, and if I don't get what I want, I'm gonna walk. And he was just real public about it. Now that's not fair to me. I get it, dude. That's
That's his
not fair to
agent
me.
saying, dude. But Rob, every single ball player out there, every single professional sports athlete has an agent coming out and saying, if we don't get this and this, then we're
I
walking.
got it.
And then they come back later and they're like, okay, we'll take the deal. That's just it's almost like politics. Almost.
Mm. Well, I think early on I just kind of thought, okay, he's kind of a slap hitter. He's not really doesn't really hit for power, and okay, he does kind of get in the gaps a little bit.
Was there
Okay.
any doubt that Yadier Molina was going to come back to St. Louis after spending his entire career here?
I don't disagree with that. But you have to remember, as a young player, Yadi Molina was not the same type of player that he was now. And I don't say he struggled, but he was always good defensively. He could always call a good game. But offensively, he was really not great. And then fans kind of thought he might have been maybe a little lazy because he didn't run things out. You know what I'm saying? He kind of got a bad rap for that. But I think what's happened is kind of around maybe 2000, he started becoming what I feel like is a really clutch hitter. So like when they were in the World Series or the playoffs against the Mets, he had such a great playoffs and he showed up and he had very clutch hits at key points of the game. And another player that's like that doesn't give a lot of credit was Edgar Renteria. Edgar Renteria was a clutch hitter. He always got hits in big situations, you know what I mean? And people don't remember him or whatever, but I definitely remember that about him. And that was exciting to watch, man. He always showed up at big moments.
Well,
Now, who would you say the Cardinal now is? Who's that now? Who shows
who's
up
the
at big
clutch
moments?
hitter right now?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Hmm?
I don't.
Arenado?
No. I wouldn't even say Arenado's been clutch per se. Like that one batter that they come up every single game and when the game's like really close and they come up and they perform big. I wouldn't even say Arenado's been that guy. Huh?
But you know what I'm saying, Roosters, that across the major leagues, man, they're fuckers stepping up every night, dude. Like fucking Vlad Jr. was tearing it up for a while. Every night there's a different dude fucking tearing it up. Shohei Ohtani. It's like these are big names who haven't really been big names before. Now all of a
Ask
sudden
me
they're
that
fucking
same
lighting up.
question when it comes closer to October, but as of right now, I don't have an answer for you. Like I haven't seen one player on the Cardinals who constantly comes up and just like comes in clutch. I don't know.
Yeah. Now here's where the Cardinals stand. They have a chance at maybe catching the wild card. I mean, they got to play fucking almost.
No, we're gonna beat Milwaukee. We're gonna come in first place.
Okay, so that's what I was going to tell you, man. We got a lot of games in the division, and we can make up a lot of ground in the division, But the thing is we can't like go into just like the Blues. They'd have big games, like okay, we have to be competitive in this game, and then what happens is they just like come in and shit down both legs and lose. And then they put themselves even in a further bind. So the Cardinals have to take care of business when it's in front of them. You know what I mean? If they get in a situation where they got to like back in the playoffs and hope Atlanta loses or whoever the fuck, I mean, fuck that. It's over, dude. And when it's over, people are going to get pissed. And then they're going to start asking for people's heads on the platter. And who is it? Mike Schultz? Is it John Mozeliak? Is it fair? Is it unfair? I don't know, dude.
If you want to point to a specific person that's responsible for sub 500 play right now,
Probably so Schultz.
Schilt, maybe.
Jeff
You know,
Albert. I mean, they're talking about Jeff Albert, the hitting coach for a while there. I mean,
I'd love to get rid of Albert. I really think that's a problem. I think when you look up and down the Cardinals roster, especially their hitters, it's like it doesn't make sense to me why we haven't been an offensive, like when I looked at the roster before the season even started, I said our offense is going to carry us. I really did.
Yeah.
Starting pitching didn't impress me.
If I invite Kim on this, would she jump on?
Kim, probably not.
Yeah. Okay.
I asked her about it.
I can invite people, but anyway, we'll do that next time or whatever. Anyway, go ahead, dude. Didn't want to interrupt you.
No, I was saying before the season even started, I said the offense is going to carry the team. Look up and down our offense and tell me that that's not a badass offense.
It should be. Yeah, on paper, it should be freaking killer.
Right?
I mean,
but for whatever reason, it's been we've just like the season. Like I don't even know how to describe this season. It's been so weird. Yeah. It's just a weird season. Like I guess I don't even know. I'm trying to like find the words to like. I guess our offensive, our starting pitching has carried us so far. It's hard to say that, but
well, let me ask you this, dude, and I'm just gonna lay it right on the line.
Go ahead.
This happened during the Blues season. Okay, so remember at the trade deadline that they were trying to trade Mike Hoffman. And everybody's like, get rid of that fucker. You know, Mike Hoffman, get him out. He's fucking trading, you know. And the Blues never did trade him and never could find a deal for him or whatever. So Doug Armstrong at the press conference, you know, was talking about it, eating a big shit burger about it. And he said a comment I thought was really interesting. He said, maybe we value talent differently than other people. And it's like, well, that's exactly it. The fucking Cardinals do. They fucking make people out to be fucking bigger than life. And the thing is, they're not that fucking good. Or else they're not that good.
Okay, we're gonna open. Okay, this is going to open up a whole can.
Okay.
But let me ask you this: do you know Blues Fan Reacts?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Obviously, you do.
Love it, man. Good guy.
I offered Mason to come onto the show, and I don't know how to get him on here, but I tweeted at him, and he said he was asking what time's the show and shit, but I don't know how to get him here.
Okay. Well,
and I figured you were friends with him on Facebook because I'm not yet.
I'm gonna invite him right now, dude. Let's see. Let me copy him. But I might have to back here. Hold on a second. Tell me if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
I can still hear you.
Okay.
Your screen's black, but I can hear you.
I'm gonna try Mason. I'm gonna invite him right now and see if he comes.
Okay. Because I went to tweet back at him, but I was like, if I enter Twitter, will I pop off of the show? I don't want to leave you hanging again. A second straight time.
Okay, here you go. I'm back now. All right. Up here. All right, cool. All right, so I invited old Mason. Hopefully he'll pop in.
I figured like if I went into Twitter and responded to him that I'd pop off the show.
That's cool. Don't worry about it. I just invited to him.
And I don't want to do that again because last time, you know, my internet fucked up and I left you hanging and shit.
Yeah, and I fucking had to listen to the fucking ass the whole fucking night, man. Ass, popping ass everywhere. Left, right.
I wasn't gone that long. I was gone like 20 minutes. I popped back up. I guess you ended the show. I was like, oh shit.
Just fucking
I fucked up.
You know what? It's just fucking silliness. It's our first show. We're trying it out. But we get a lot of people react to it. A lot of people were liking it and sharing it.
Yeah, no, dude, I saw that. I saw a lot of people like the show.
So we're going to have to keep doing it, man. Again, I like to just
we're doing good.
Man.
Yeah.
You know, again, I'm not sure if I shared this out the right way because we don't have anybody watching, but hopefully we'll get some on the review. But
I was going to ask you to go live during the weekend, but I was in St. Louis the whole weekend.
Yeah, the weekend was good. So, dude, I'm and a lot of people know.
And recovering. I was recovering from partying over at Southside.
I get it, dude. I'm getting ready to move.
Oh yeah.
So I just
Have
been
fun with
busy.
that, buddy. I don't want no part of that.
Dude, it's all right, man.
Moving blows. I've
dude,
done it.
I'm anal retentive and I fucking on top of it and I don't let anything fucking pass. So I got everything situated. I'm in good shape with it. But the thing is I'm still hoping to do this when I get up there. And as well as I'm going to still be doing some stuff with Guy Benzing, and we're going to actually try to launch the Pac Northwest fan report up there. So a little bit more on that, and we'll talk about that. But
Yeah, we gotta keep this up. Like me and you've been doing well as a pair.
I love it. Let's do it, man, because I like being able to just fucking lay loose. But you send those little motherfuckers over to TP my house, son of a bitch, and you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna piss in your gas tank, and I will fucking do it. I'll go out to your fucking big ass propane tank out back in your fucking Jefferson County fucking trailer, and I'm gonna piss right in your propane tank if you do that again.
Well, I sent some eggs. I guess they didn't throw them at you.
Fuck, man, those little sons of bitches, they fucking were shitting down both legs.
Did you really get TP'd or something?
I'm just fucking with you. But when I flashed out my metal, boy, they were fucking shitting down both legs. They cracked all their eggs down their fucking pants, dude.
Blast your ass.
Yeah, you don't play. Yeah, you don't fucking play.
Blast your fucking ass. Who you TPing, motherfucker?
Streets of St. Peter's, man. We don't play that shit, man.
Yeah, you're in the hood. St. Peter's.
Downtown St. Peter's for now.
I've been to St. Peter's. Nice area over there.
That's my home. It's my home, buddy. But anyway, so the other thing is the fucking Ryan Reeves, man, gets traded. Did you hear about that? Fan favorite Ryan Reeves used to be with the Golden Knights. He gets traded to the Big Apple to be the enforcer for the New York Rangers. So now you remember the Rangers were all part of that fucking deal with the Capitals.
And that's a shame because I don't see the Rangers winning nothing. I wanted Reeves on the Golden Knights to win that fucking championship, dude. Because I've always been a big Reeves fan. Even when I was a kid, I was like, "What is that?" You know.
But here's the story though. They got him to fucking beat Tom Wilson's ass. Tom Wilson's the dude that fucked him up last year that caused all that shit. Remember, the Capitals guy fucking beat up, like just fucking went ape shit and flipped the dude on his back. Remember that? And got suspended. Well, that dude plays for the fucking Washington Capitals, and the Rangers have to play them like 8 times this year. So they're like, fucking, they bought Reeves to fucking big in and beat his ass every fucking time they play. Interesting twist. So I know he's a fan favorite. People love the dude. I'm not a big fighter type of dude, but I just realized that he brings some toughness, man. And they say his fucking fists are like goddamn sledgehammers, dude.
I love a hockey player that can whip some ass, man. I think it's great for the sport. People love it. A lot of times when you ask a casual hockey fan what they love about it, they're like whooping ass and big hits and shit.
Yeah,
sure. That's what it's all about.
Yep. I'll tell you what, I had the extreme pleasure of wait, Mason's coming in, dude. Mason. Well, his chair is there, so hopefully he'll come back here. So we're just he'll come back in.
That's a nice looking chair.
It is awesome, man. Seriously. Yes.
Please don't open this. Just put it in the mail. It's to Santa.
Okay. My son wrote his son a card to Santa. I mean, he doesn't know.
What did it say?
He doesn't know that it's August. He's thinking Santa's coming in. All right, Mason.
I told y'all to
sorry
hold
to keep
on.
you hanging, dude.
I know. I told you guys to hold on. You didn't listen to me.
Oh, I didn't listen to you, man. You know what? We were admiring your chair, though. Rarely do we get a chance to see behind the curtain on this shit, man.
Well, I'm outside right now, so.
Whoa.
What happened to your channel, buddy? What the fuck's going on, man?
Taking a break.
Yeah. No, I know, but what happened to it? Like you said, like you couldn't.
Oh, my computer's just acting like a fucking stupid thing, so.
I got you.
We get that.
So it reset to factory settings.
Oh, shit.
So we were talking earlier about all this fucking Tarasenko bullshit, and now, he's supposed to be going to the fucking East Coast. He's a fucking bidding war and all this shit. What's your take on this bullshit? I just want this shit to be over, man.
Yeah, me too. I mean, if you're going to get any value from him, then you got to do it now. Like, what's the point of waiting right now? Clearly, there are offers on the table. There have been offers on the table literally before the expansion draft. Like, the Blues just, honestly, Doug Armstrong just needs to get what he can get at this point. Like, I don't get why there's such a big race for it right now. So,
So what if this fucker shows up at the beginning of the year, man? I mean, everybody's talking about that.
Well,
what do you do,
obvious.
man? You walk in and be like, sorry we fucking, pissed you off.
Sorry we fucked you over, dude.
Yeah, like, what do you say?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of you gotta. Oh, I just dropped my fucking battery pack. Okay.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know. I think that Doug has options on the table. I just don't understand what the holdup is. I mean, I'm sure that whatever I've heard Anthony Beauvillier's name thrown out there. Mm-hmm. I think that'd be a great asset coming the other way, Even if it's like a straight up 1-for-1 thing, that's something I'm totally okay with. But when your player has asked for a trade where the Blues are planning already to continue without him, like, why wait? Just get it over with.
I think it has to do with salary. I think they're trying to fuck him for salary. Say, okay, yeah, we take him. You have to fucking carry $2 million, and I think $1 million maybe, but I think $2 million is over. That's over the line. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know, man. What do you think? I mean, how much salary would you carry on him if you were to move him?
If you were to move him, I'd be okay with 1.5 to 2. I mean, anything over 2, then honestly, saving cap space isn't the problem at that point, especially if another player like Beauvillier is going to come back, because then you're not saving anything at that point. I don't know exactly what Beauvillier's contract is. I'm pretty sure it's in the neighborhood of 5. So if you're retaining $2 million, then you can't market the trade as a cap dump at that point.
So other big story, the fucking, Blues are like, get in the season, get in the playoffs, like, oh, fuck, we need a left winger. We don't have a fucking left winger. So they go out, they search, they bring in Brandon Saad. I was telling Rooster, man, that fucker has fucking killed the Blues all season. He's a great, I like him. Now, I know you talked to Lance and other people are down on him. What do you think? I think he's a fucking good player, man.
I think so too. I actually really like that signing. I mean, if you compare him to Jaden Schwartz's numbers, Schwartz is a little better, especially over the last 2 seasons. But we've all known that Schwartz is a playoff guy rather than a regular season guy, so you can kind of take that with a grain of salt there. But I mean, if you have a player that has just been having your team's number, the best place for him is on your team, because 1, he's no longer going to have your number; he is wearing your number. And 2, he knows the Blues inside and out. That's the only reason why he'd be so successful against them. He can use that knowledge to help the defensive core out, to help the offensive core out. So I think overall, great signing by Armstrong. I honestly expected him to get 6.5 this year on a 5-year deal or something like that. So at 4.5 over 4, I'll take it. Or was it 5? Did we get him for 5?
It was.
I think we got him
4.5.
5. We got him 4.5 for 5 years. Okay, so yeah, I expected him to get a lot more. I'm shocked that we got him there.
Hey, Rooster, don't start that shit on this show. This is a family goddamn show, motherfucker.
No, I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, but my fucking grandma's in the other goddamn room.
I'm just smoking some tobacco on my tobacco pipe.
Whatever, it doesn't matter, man. So, are you liking what the Blues has done in the offseason? We got the Buchs. Sorry, now you got me fucking saying Rooster. Buchnevich.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a good pickup.
I like what Armstrong has done. I think there's a lot more that he could have done, honestly, and I think there's still plenty of time. Obviously, there's plenty of time left in the offseason for him to do things, but I don't know. While every single move that he's made has been a hit so far, I don't think it's enough. I mean, think of all the players that we are going to lose this year and all the core pieces that are gone. Obviously, it's kind of a necessity for Armstrong to hit this offseason, because if he doesn't, then this team is screwed and we might have to start talking about rebuilds, because, I mean, I don't know. There's just so much that he can do right now. And I don't know. I haven't seen enough to really give this season a proper grade. But so far, it's been okay.
Now, I mean, I know you can't ever fucking say this shit in this goddamn town, but I think that the worm is turning. I think the Blues they're on the down, man. I'd like to see it, but again, you know, you and I talked about Bennington. I mean, that's a big fucking contract to sign up for a goalie who I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure Bennington's the answer. You know what? But they're fucking tied to him for 5 years. And
I
then
picked on
Berube,
Mason the last time I went on a Mason's show live, and I picked on him for that contract because Mason never liked that 6x6.
great, and yeah,
No.
yeah.
So I went back on his show. Mason is now joining the Jedi. He loves Bennington now. He said it himself.
Okay.
He said he wanted to like hold Bennington's balls
Oh fuck that.
while he plays.
Now we're spinning shit now. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Jeez. You
I
know,
mean, the whole Tarasenko situation. I talked about this on my channel, but the whole Tarasenko situation, especially with his no trade clause, has made me feel a lot better about the contract. Don't love it still. But
He played his ass off. You gotta admit that.
What's up?
I said he played his ass off. You gotta admit that.
Very good in this playoffs. He really,
Yeah. He was the only player who really showed up. I mean, when you think about it, who else showed up to the playoffs? I mean,
O'Reilly
kind of did, yeah.
so let me ask you this: what do you think about the big fuck you he gave? Like at the end of the season, he scores the 2 goals and he goes and plays in the fucking Russian league and fucking wins a championship. Gives the St. Louis the big old finger, you know. Like I'm washed up, suck my dick, you know. Yeah, Tarasenko. Right after the season, he went to the fucking Nationals or whatever.
We gave him the big middle finger. First of all, the whole entire fan base took a big old shit on him.
I'm saying by him coming back.
That sort of peeved me because he told everybody that he was so injured that he couldn't play, that he was so injured and he needed that. And then he goes and plays for the freaking Russian team, knowing full well that he is about to, probably get hurt again. So I don't know.
Oh, are we really going to be mad that he went over and played hockey with the Russians? And
No. All I'm saying is it's interesting. He was fucking sick and hurt and couldn't fucking play and my shoulder and all shit. Fucking last game of the season, scores 2 goals, looks awesome. And fucking next day goes into fucking Russia and scores.
Fucks up to Russia. That did rub me the wrong way.
Hey, think about it this way. Since he did that, what's he going to come and do for us?
Well, I think he's like, fuck you, I'm washed up. Hey, son of a bitch, watch this. Boom.
Really? I don't think so. I don't think that at all.
He'll take it. I think he'll take it. I think he'll take it in stride. I think he's a professional guy. All these hockey players are. Obviously they have egos, but it's not half as bad as any other sport. Hockey players can control it. I think if Tarasenko does come back, I think he'll play well for us, but I don't think we'll see, good Tarasenko anyway, because I think he's totally turned off from this team. I mean, think about it. Laterra, Reeves, Schwartz now, Pietrangelo. What's the thing in common with all of them? They were all best buddies with Tarasenko, and they're all gone. So if I'm Tarasenko, I don't see a reason to stick around with the Blues because I haven't been treated wonderfully.
Then, in typical St. Louis horse's ass, fucking tradition, some of these motherfuckers are on Twitter like making fun of his goddamn wife now, like calling her a fucking slut and porn star. It's like,
oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Does that anybody who targets a player's family for any reason?
Oh my goodness. Why? Like why did that happen?
Because people are fucked up.
If you're public service announcement to anybody who's watching this, if you go on other players' Instagrams, players are okay with dealing with criticism. Don't send them death threats, but they're okay with that because they're professionals. They know what they're doing. Do not target their families. Don't target their parents. Don't target their wives. Don't target their kids. Don't fucking do that.
It's fucking weird. Number one. It's fucking weird. Number one.
It's beyond weird. It's normal. It's like borderline fucking like you need to get locked up in a mental institution.
Yeah, well, people are fucked though, man. They feel like because they bought a ticket that they own these motherfuckers, and it's bullshit.
Doesn't make sense to me. Why just think that they need to do that?
Yeah. So, hey, the other thing we were talking about was the Cardinals. A lot of moves in baseball. Cardinals kind of didn't really able make the splash. A lot of people kind of thought.
Wait, Rob. Before we go into the Cardinals, can I ask Mason one question?
Sure.
Because Mason knows way more than I do about hockey. What do you think about Butch?
This is quite possibly the Blues' best left signing. Or
That's what I thought too. Thank you.
He is possibly the best right wing signing that we've had in 10 years.
Yeah. I'm so excited for this Butch guy, dude. It's gonna be amazing, I think.
So he's not much of a power play guy, but he is a goddamn horse on the penalty kill. He is better than Alex Steen on the penalty kill. That's how good this guy is.
No, I
Do you
think this
subscribe
guy's
to
gonna
this
be.
theory that?
What's
Do you
up?
subscribe to this theory that Berube will fuck it up? Do you subscribe to the theory that Berube will fuck him up?
Nah, I don't think.
Ruby's not gonna fuck him up, dude. Trust me.
Buchnevich is Berube's kind of player. Maybe not so much.
That's what I said too. I just got done telling Rob that. Butch is, yeah.
So I think that he'll
Okay.
hold really
Everybody-
well in the game. So
It's
Okay.
like
now
everybody
you can go to the Cardinals, Rob.
You fucking. Well, no, I'm just saying everybody's in this town. Everybody's got to be fucking pissed at somebody, and I can already tell the Berube fucking waters are starting to swirl. And again, our buddy, my good buddy, is the guy's fucking stirring the pot sometimes. And I think, man, I don't go after Berube. I don't think that guy's the problem. I honestly don't. But
nope, I don't think so either.
I don't think he's the problem either, dude. Like for real, like when you look at it, like he's not.
Stubborn coach, yes. Is he a stubborn coach and can that be rectified? Yes. But end of the day, he's an NHL coach and he's the best one that the Blues have right now.
No, nobody talks about the fact that we were had so fucking many injuries during that season, and he held us above water the best he could.
Yeah, we were the most injured team.
Seriously.
Not including entire season injuries even.
It was ridiculous. We had
injured teams by 15 games or something.
Yeah, and he held it, and he still found a way to get us to the fucking playoff. That to me, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but I fucking like the guy. I think
if Blues let go of Berube, I would not agree with it. Not right now. Maybe if this season goes tank, maybe that's something you explore. But even then, I still think that Berube is the best coach available to the Blues right now. So
I do too.
My is who would you replace him with? If you want him gone, fine. Who are you replacing him with?
Sure.
Replace him with Van Ryan? Fuck that. He's
No.
a defensive guy. He's not a head coach. Are you going to replace him with Jim Montgomery? Fuck no.
Yeah.
You're not
going to. They'll get some retread from some other guy got fired from some other city. Mike Yo, exactly. The same sort of fucker.
I don't want Gerard Gallant either. People are like, yeah, fire him and hire Gerard Gallant. He would not suit this team.
Mm-hmm.
Not even close. Gerard Gallant doesn't have the ability to discipline the players. Notice that Vegas was one of the most penalized teams in their first and second years.
Yeah.
So the players under Gallant, and even when he was with Florida, just could not stay out of the box.
Yep.
Berube's team, the Blues, we don't go in the box very often. We're one of the least penalized teams when penalties matter, I guess.
Which is surprising, yeah, because Berube, you'd think was an ass beater. Hey, look, we got about 3 minutes. We're gonna cut it off here at about 45. So, what are you working on these days? You said you're kind of taking a break from the show. When are you gonna kind of jump back in?
Yeah, I'm taking a break from content creation right now. Always happy to join, but
good deal.
Yeah, just taking a little break. Hopefully, I can get a Saad video and what's his name?
Buchs
just signed?
Dakota Johnson?
From Toronto.
Larson.
Nope, not him.
No.
I don't even remember.
I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, I know.
We signed a defenseman from Toronto, and I think that he'll fit this team very, very well.
Good deal. Well, Roost, what do you got going on? I'll tell you what, your little sons of bitches show up and TP my motherfucking house. They're getting blasted, son of a bitch.
Well, like I said, I gave them eggs to egg your house and shit, but I guess they didn't use them. I don't know why.
There are fucking piles of shit in my driveway leading down
They
the
bitched
street
out.
because they saw Big fucking Daddy with his big fucking gun. I'm telling you what, I don't fucking play. And your little sons of bitches, I'm going to get them next time.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, guys.
Hey, listen, got it clear, sir.
Well, I just, you know what? I got my standards, man.
There we go.
Rob, can I shout out my my group?
Of course, man. That's what it's all about.
Show Me Sports Crew Facebook group. I cover the Kansas City Chiefs, the St. Louis Blues, and the St. Louis Cardinals.
And the thing I love about your site is it's not all opinion. You put a lot of good feature stuff, kind of this date in history, a lot of Major League Baseball sort of news and notes. If you're into baseball in any St. Louis sports and Kansas City sports, be sure to jump on Rooster and check it out,
Yeah, we
man.
cover pretty much all the major sports inside Missouri, except for I don't cover the Royals.
Yep. Well, good. And then, of course, Mason is legendary in these parts. Blues fans react, man. You can. You still doing working with Toasted a little bit, or?
Yeah, still working with them. We got stuff coming up in the future that I'm excited for that I can't really say a lot about right now. But, yeah.
You know what? We're looking to fucking steal ideas, so don't tell this motherfucker.
Yeah, reacts. I want videos from you, motherfucker.
You want me to be on the radio?
He'll steal his shit, man. But listen, thanks for joining us, dudes, and Rooster. Thanks, man. I'll catch up with you guys next time. Two bros.
Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it.
See you guys. See you, man.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.